Anshu and I are the co-founders. Let's go to the previous slide. Change the resolution of it. Right, so we were out there in the market for 10 years implementing core banking systems, various banks across the world. That's our expertise. And we realized there's a problem. At some point during an implementation, the amount of data becomes so large, so unmanageable that reports start taking 24 hours to deliver to end user customers, to the branch officers. The data is stuck in a core banking site, in a central site, and users just don't get it on time or in the right quantities that they wanted. So we created iCreate software to solve this problem, and our product Vyasa has been created for that particular purpose. Now, when we set out to design Vyasa, we said, what should we do? Banks are very finicky about their core systems. They've implemented it for hundreds of millions of dollars in some cases. They don't want something that will endanger that particular setup. So they want something that's unintrusive, yet powerful enough to give them the information that they want when they want it. So data warehousing was one solution. But we thought data warehousing was just not enough. I mean, data warehousing, if you want to extract the full database of a core banking system into a data warehouse, that endangers the core system itself, because the extract is going to run for a lot of time. So we said, if we combine the structure of a data warehouse technology, an OLAP and data marts and stuff like that, with the power of natural language search, somewhat similar to akin to what Google has done to the web world, if we can provide that we slightly shifted to the left, right, let's go with that, I guess. So search plus data warehousing combined, delivered on the Web 2.0 platform is what we set out to achieve. And we said Vyasa will be that solution. Why Vyasa? Because we know that Vyasa, the sage Vyasa broke the large complex Veda Rashi into smaller, easier to understand bits like the four Vedas, Upanishads, and the Puranas, for people to easily understand what the whole knowledge was all about. And that's our product Vyasa. Let's get it started. It doesn't matter. Yeah, let's go to the product. What we try to do with the product is we try to make it aesthetically good-looking product which delivers information on the customer's, on a bank user's desktop. So the login screen has got like it can have live RSS feeds about what's hot in the banking in the current organization. What are the products that need to get placed to the customers, so on and so forth. This is a dashboard, or half of the dashboard. What a bank officer sees is a bunch of data that he's interested in. He can click on any one of his dashboards and start drilling through the data in the dashboard using a typical OLAP view. So he can see all maturity periods. He can customize them to his preferences. Let's go back to the dashboard screen. Let's log out and I want to see the RSS feed. Right, so this is the main login screen. The bank can issue this as newsletters to its people on the ground. He logs in. He sees the dashboard and a ticker going from left to right with things that he wants to watch. So he can modify his ticker or his dashboard. He can go and change one of these dashboards and further enhance it or make it smaller to view. So I talked briefly about the problem we are trying to solve. Um, the problem is right now because of all the data being stuck in an OLTP database in the central site, live information is limited to the central site itself. So what's the current situation is that the reports to the business users in the branches and the regional offices are delayed, in some cases to over 24 hours. The reports that are finally delivered are static, they're unsearchable, and they're really cumbersome to navigate. Finally, ad hoc querying is next to it. I mean, it's impossible. I mean, when a branch user goes and asks a central site, can I have an ad hoc query of a certain kind? They say no, our technology doesn't allow us to do that. With Vyasa, what we're trying to achieve is relevant information at the relevant time on the customer's desktop. We want to migrate it into a mobile delivery platform. That's in our product roadmap that's coming up. It's a powerful Web 2.0 user interface, which I mean, we want to make it look good and easy to use, and it should be unobtrusive. There should be drill through what-if analysis. So we want the branch users to be saying, if a branch manager, you should be able to type a natural language query like, tell me all the standard loans today, which will become substandard in the next 7 days if no corrective action is done. Imagine what that can do to a life of a branch manager, and that's what we're trying to achieve. So as of this point in time, we are in the market, a beta that is going to be commercially launched at the end of this month for Core BI, which takes care of the traditional data warehousing technologies, ETL, OLAP, stuff like that. We are marketing it directly in countries which are cost conscious, yet in which the India brand, the software brand, is currently they recognize the India brand for software, which is Eastern Europe. We've spent some time there, and we've got people there that are currently part of our company that are marketing it in Eastern Europe. In Africa, we are currently active in Africa. In India, we're taking the partnership route to market our product through partners, a large system integrator or a technology provider. So the roadmap for the product after the Core BI is that at the end, in April, we want to have the natural language search completely integrated with bringing up the power of something like a Google to an enterprise world with searching databases for relevant information, delivering it in a simple UI, list-based relevancy algorithms applied. We want to bring in mobile delivery platforms for the bank, let's say a loan officer in the field. So that's in our pipeline again in the second half of this year. So we see that in 2007, Vyasa will become a complete business intelligence platform for the banking industry. We want to retain our banking focus because that's where we feel most of the technology providers who provide pure technologies like data warehousing technologies fall short because they're just product providers and they need systems integrators or consultants to come in and fit this technology to an environment. We have our roots in the banking industry. We understand the data underneath the core banking system. We know what the needs are, and we feel that if Vyasa has a solution for the banking industry, retaining focus on the banking industry is what will appeal to the users. We are here basically to tell people about our product. It's open source, so if somebody wants to join and contribute, we welcome them. We are also at a stage where we are seed funded or close to getting seed funded. We are currently marketing it in geographies where we have the feet in the market. But if the product does take off, if we can achieve what we set out to achieve, I think we might be open to talking to investors to take it global, mentor us into the next stage. So yeah, that's what we are, and that's Vyasa.